Hello and welcome to ParmaJohn. So last week we made the chicken rollatini. What a tremendous feedback I got. I had so many pictures sent to me of everybody making the chicken rollatini. It looked great. Now, what I'd like to do is when you're making these dishes, post them on Instagram. Send it to me. It's not about me. It's about the ParmaJohn family. I want to teach you how to make these recipes so it can make you and your family happy, and then you can post them and we can make this ParmaJohn family grow. And if you enjoy these videos on YouTube, just hit the subscribe button. I need for you to subscribe so you can get all my recipes. Today, we're going to be making risotto. Risotto is an Italian rice, the short grain rice, and it comes out very, very creamy. Today's risotto will be with sausage and asparagus. And now let me introduce you to the ingredients. We're going to have a cup and a half of asparagus, 1 pound of sausage meat. I use cheese and parsley sausage. We're going to have 1 cup of white wine, 1 onion chopped up. We're going to have 2 tablespoons of parsley, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, a little salt, a little pepper. We're going to have Parmigiano Reggiano, a cup of that, actually a cup and a half. We're going to have half a stick of butter and 3 cups of the arborio rice. I also have this Better Than Bouillon paste. If you have it, use a teaspoon. If not, no worries. And just a little note, 1 cup of rice is good for 2 servings, okay? In our case, we're going with 3 cups of rice. And lastly, what you're gonna need is about 40 ounces of chicken stock. So what I'd like for you to do is get that stock boiling off to the side. We need to get that ready. Okay, so I oiled my pan with a little olive oil. On the medium heat, we're going to start combining the ingredients. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the onions, okay? And then we're going to also add the sausage meat, okay? So what we have to do is get that going. We want that sausage meat and the onions. We want the onions to get soft. We want it to become a little translucent. Okay, after the meat and the onions are cooking a little bit, I am going to add the asparagus, okay? About a cup and a half of the chopped asparagus. Mix that around and let this cook down a little bit. Okay, so you see how what I did was I tried to, as the meat cooks, try to press it down so it cuts it into little pieces, okay? You got the asparagus sauteing with the onions and the beautiful sausage, okay? So now what we're going to do is add the half a stick of butter, all right? Let's bring that down. Okay, so you can see the butter is melting. After the butter melts, we want to add the rice, okay? Actually, before that, I want to push this off to the side, and I want to add the tomato paste, okay? I want you to cook that tomato paste for a few minutes off to the side. What that's going to do is just really bring out the sweetness in the tomato paste. So let that cook off to the side a little bit, and then okay, so it's been about 2 minutes where the tomato paste is cooking off to the side. That's going to really add a lot of nice flavor and color to the risotto. So now we're going to combine the 3 cups of risotto. Now listen, you hear that sound? When the rice is ready, we don't want to hear that sound anymore. Okay, so let's put that in there. Now, we want to coat this. We want to coat the rice with the butter, with the oil, with the tomato paste. We want to coat it so that it can actually toast a little bit. We want to get this rice toasted. Okay, so coat that up. Make sure every grain of rice is mixed in with the oil and butter. Okay, so I have the rice all coated in there with the oil and butter and everything, and it's getting all toasted, okay, which is nice. For a few minutes, that's it. Now we're going to add the 1 cup of white wine. We're going to add that in there, all right? Okay, you hear that? Now, we want that white wine, what's going to happen is the rice is going to soak up the flavors of the wine. As the wine reduces, it will create more of a flavor. Okay, so you can see that the white wine, the rice has absorbed the white wine. Now, here's the trick. You got that chicken stock off to the side, right? Remember, always keep the handle this way so you don't bump into it. What we're gonna do is ladle the chicken stock into the rice, enough to cover the top of the rice. Okay, so all we're doing is just putting the chicken stock in there. Let's move it around. Bring down the gas a little bit. Keep it at medium, a little less. Okay. Now what's going to happen is that rice is gonna suck up that act almost as a sponge with the chicken stock. Once the liquids reduce, we're going to add more chicken stock. Okay, so we'll let that sit a little bit. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we play a joke on my mom. Let's give her a call.
Hello?
Ma!
Yes, my dear, yes.
Where are you? I'm calling you.
Oh, yeah, I'm over here on the outside. You got Lisa and Steve over here. Yeah, that's right.
All right. I'm making the risotto for the show. Should I put 2 bananas in it? Sometimes it makes it creamy.
No!
No, I shouldn't use bananas?
No way, Johnny. No way. You put bananas in something. You kidding me?
Okay, all right. I'll call you back. All right.
Johnny,
Okay, so it's been a few minutes now, and let's take a look at the rice, at the risotto. All right. All right, so I think it's time. Let's put a little bit more of the chicken stock. Again, just enough to cover the top of the rice. Or the risotto, I should say. Mix it around. Still keep it on medium heat. I think the whole process, from the beginning to end is going to take you about 30 minutes or so. Okay, keep mixing that in. Leave it on low. So this is a great dish to cook, the risotto. Especially if you're a single guy. You want to impress someone? You want to impress your girlfriend? Make a risotto. Don't say to her, well, today I'm going to make you some spaghetti and marinara sauce and a salad. That does nothing. You tell her, honey, I'm making you a risotto. Okay, so you can see how, looks like it's time again. We need to add more chicken stock. Let's do that. Okay, and it's about this time that I'm going to add about a teaspoon of black pepper. Some teaspoon of salt. Okay, let's mix that all in there. So, okay, and you have a lid, put a lid on it, and let that go. Okay, so it's been cooking for about 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes. What you have to do is, decide yourself. Take a little of the rice, of the risotto, put it in a dish, try it out. If it's not ready, like I just did, add some more chicken stock until it's ready. So it's a process, all right? When you're making risotto, it's a process, and the more times you make it, the more you master it. But this, I just tried it. It should be ready in probably another 5 more minutes. All right, so I tried my risotto, and mine is ready. Cooked perfect. The final 2 ingredients, okay? What we're gonna do is add, if you have it, the better than bouillon. Okay. Mix that in there. That's gonna give it a nice kick. And now, we add 1.5 cups of Parmigiano Reggiano. Look at that. Man, it looks good. Mix that all in. All right, and we're gonna get ready to plate. Okay, so I plated the risotto. Now what I like to do is I like to add a little more of Parmesan cheese on top. Okay, and then our parsley. Let's put a little parsley on top like that. That's it. So thank you for joining me today for this risotto with sausage and asparagus. Posted on Twitter and Instagram. And thank you very much. And keep in mind, this dish is an excellent dish. You can make it with mushrooms. You can make it with any kind of vegetable you want. You can put all different kinds of meat in it. It varies a lot. So thanks again. And don't forget to subscribe to ParmaJohn.